It's the Tony Tone Show on Muscatine's Vintage Sound, 93.1 FM, and streaming on Netflix right now, if you don't have to work. It's Season 4 of the smash hit show, Orange is the New Black. Millions of people watch this, my wife included. I got through Seasons 1 and 2. I probably need to get caught up. And one of the stars of that show is on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline right now. Say hello to Taryn Manning, who plays Pennsatucky. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. I appreciate you taking the time this morning.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I want to say congratulations. Orange is the New Black. It's like Season 4. And man, you know, Taryn, when I watched that first season, I thought this thing is going to take off and be a hit. And has it surprised you how much people embrace the show? And then it's almost like they probably get a little fanatical, right?
Yeah, you know, it does surprise me. I'm not going to lie. I've been just like in awe of, you know, you can't help but just sort of be like, I wonder why, you know. But that's just because I'm so in it, and you know, when you're in it like that, it's like I sometimes feel like I'm in prison, you know. So it's like at times I feel miserable because I'm like, I just want to get this jumpsuit off, and oh my god, you know, it's like, and you know, you're always surrounded by people and it's hard to get any privacy, but that's the experience. You know, that's prison and jail for you, unless if you're in like solitary confinement.
Right.
Which, oh God, that's just awful. But yeah, like this whole thing has been a wonderful journey. It's changed my life. It's changed it. It's changed it for the better mostly. There's that whole like blessing is a blessing and a curse kind of thing. There's been some interesting situations that have happened since the show, but yeah, I'm having a good time.
I tell you what, I wonder, Taryn, as you've taken on the role for Pennsatucky, and you are an actress playing a role, but when people meet you, and the question I'm getting at is like, what's the strangest thing that's radio friendly that somebody's been like, hey, will you autograph this for me?
Yeah, that's funny you said that, radio friendly. Yeah, there's definitely some situations that aren't radio friendly. So the ones that are, let's see here. So me and Leah Delaria, we went down to like Dinah Shore, which is in Palm Springs. It's a music festival I DJ'd at, and it's predominantly lesbians. And we were there, and we were in the backstage, and so we were hungry. We're like, should we go for it? So we exit like behind the stage and we go, and like, I mean, seriously, we took one step and I think that like I felt like meat hooks like go into me pretty much, and I was just enveloped by probably like 70 women, and to the point where I didn't know what was happening. Like I was just being tossed around, and you know, like an animal, like a toy. That all of a sudden this arm reached in, grabbed me by the back of his shirt, and yanked me out. Like I was saved. I think I was suffocating. But no, it was wild, and we both got saved. We got like 2 steps out, but we were like, woo! Like just all disheveled and like kind of dirty, and I have no idea what happened, but we never got to the food.
I was going to say, right. Unfortunately, you were still hungry because those fans love you. So I want to talk about the music, right? So you have been a DJ and making music for a long time. And I wonder, you know, as the acting with Orange is the New Black has been so successful, there's probably been maybe a couple more opportunities. But do you find it, Taryn, challenging to balance, like, I still want to go make and play music, but then I also want to act? How is that balance for you?
Yeah, you know, I love doing music so much. I mean, basically on my hiatus, which is every 6 months, I focus on that. I have some new material that, dare I say, is coming out soon. Been working really, really hard. I love my album. It is a hard balance because it's like the acting is like, you know, fully like realized thing, and it'd be stupid if I didn't just go for it. But I feel like it's because of my music and that outlet that makes me a better actor. I can't lie. Like I don't know, there's something there that, I don't know, takes the pressure off of it, or if it just instills confidence. I don't really know what it is, but I think my music is like my support system. Or maybe it's the other way around. Like, I don't know.
Well, it seems like because you're a creative person that you really get to express a lot of creativity and just kind of have that release with music, whereas, doing the acting, it's kind of like, here's a script, here's the scene, and it takes a little bit more time. So I could see that being the case where you're like, I'm ready to just go be on stage in front of people and just play what I want and say what I want and be in total control, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I definitely say what I want and sort of emote the way that, like, I direct myself in a way, I definitely am a creative person, no doubt about it, which has its ups and downs. But like I said, I think that creative side it comes into my acting and it makes my characters more creative.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. No, you're right.
I mean, it takes a creative person to also be an actor as well. So, but so many actors play music and sing, or they're painters, or so many directors, actor directors. So, there is a lot of different sides to us actors, that we're not just actors.
And I think that's important because, when you're a creative person, it's like you don't want to sit around during downtime. You want to fill that void with doing what you love. And you've had music for so long, and acting is kind of acting. It almost seems like, I'll go and do that, but man, I'm going to get back to music and get in the studio and go play the show. And you're right.
I tried to quit music so many times. Like I've really just been like, I can't take it anymore. Like, that's when you know that, like, that's love. I've experienced love, and love hurts. So. Yeah, it turns out it really does.
No, it's true, though. You're right.
I tried to walk away and be like, no, you won't have me back. And it's like, yes, I will. La, 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 la. And I'm like, oh, gosh. All right, I'll try again. I'm going to try again. And it's just been a lot. Like, because when you're a successful actor, you can't possibly be any good at music. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it's so not true. But yeah, I know what you mean. That stereotype, it exists, right? I mean, even people like Steve Martin, a legendary comedic genius, but he also plays the banjo. I think you're right.
So there's a lot of us, and there's a lot of us. We have different sides to us, and look, I'm not like Whitney Houston by any stretch of the imagination, but I love to write music. I love to write lyrics, melodies, and play guitar, and I write a lot of my songs, and they're for some people and they're not for some people, but yeah, that's like who I am. So,
well, I appreciate what you do, and I hope that you continue making music, because everything that you've done that I've heard has been fantastic, and obviously continued success with Orange is the New Black season 4 on Netflix. And anytime you want to come back on the radio show, you're welcome. And if you're ever in the great state of Iowa, look us up, okay?
Yeah, you got it. Thank you so much.
Take care. Have a good one, okay?